Welcome everyone, this is CERT Instructor Ron. You guys haven't heard from me in a while, I think a couple of months now. We didn't have a bad storm season, thank God. But I've been busy doing CERT stuff and ham radio stuff and emergency management stuff and all kinds of things, fireworks and other things. So there's a lot of things that CERT can do. But one of the things I'm going to do is I've got to teach some CERT classes. So with that said, what I'm going to do, I think this is one of the older manuals, but I've got plenty of them around. So what I'm going to do is go through maybe that manual or the latest up-to-date manual and go by each and every chapter and what's in them and cover them with you guys so that you guys can kind of see what the CERT program's about. But there's a lot of things that CERT doesn't cover. So they kind of give you the real basics and let you go from there. So I'm just going to pitch something at you real quick, real simple, that everybody thinks about, but very few people do it. So as I'm sitting here, I've got different flashlights. This is actually an IR illuminator, and it's rated very highly. And I have it for search and rescue. Some of you know I've got thermal too. But these flashlights are all interesting and they're neat to have. And they provide a unique service. But the problem with them is, most typically, is that people leave the batteries in them. And what happens is the batteries corrode and you have to get them out. And then one of the best things you can do, if you don't damage the LED or the LED hasn't been damaged in some way, you can soak it in white vinegar. And it maybe, remove any additional buildup or whatever with a toothbrush, and it comes right out. So it's a really good cleaner. So as an example, we'll just talk about some of these. So a lot of people leave their flashlights with the batteries in them. And so what's neat is that when you buy one of these little mag lights, put the batteries in the case and don't put them in the flashlight. So what I'm saying, it's better to have the batteries, rotten here and maybe get another case rather than ruining your flashlight that doesn't work. So you always want to keep extra batteries. If you're going to put the batteries inside of a flashlight, you really need to be careful with them. Otherwise, they're going to ruin your flashlight. And so there's other options that one can look at. One of those is kind of a squeeze light, if you call it. It's mechanical and it has a release in it. And you just kind of squeeze it and, it doesn't give you all the light, but it gives you enough light as a flashlight. But you never have to worry about this thing. And I actually got this one doing a CERT event where we were reaching out to the public. So it's a good little light and it works pretty well, especially if you need light and all the lights are out. So this is a good option. And so other ones, this is a fishing light. Berkeley makes it. I don't know if you can still find it, but what's neat about them is they're waterproof and they put out green light. They're for fishing, but they put out green light and they don't attract all the insects. So if you have one in an emergency, I'd say, don't store them with the batteries in it, but this is a good option. It'll burn, I don't know how many hours upon hours with new batteries in it. So it's a good option. All of these are good, but again, if you store the batteries in them, what's going to happen is these things are going to possibly ruin your equipment. So I think one of the better options, like I said, is getting something perhaps like this mag light and storing the batteries nearby and connected to the pouch. That way you always have the batteries, change them once a year, throw them away, whatever, use them. But if you have them in this pouch, you're never going to have to worry about your flashlight. You can worry all you want about the batteries, but you'll never worry about the flashlight unless it floods or something. But that's all I got. So what I'm going to be doing, again, is going over the CERT book with you people, the manual that we actually teach from. And I don't know, like I said, if it's the latest one out there. But in any case, I'm going to get it. And so you'll see me doing some more videos and anyways, that's all I got. So stay safe, stay hydrated. This time of year is very warm. And so make sure that you got all the tools with you. Get your cars checked out. Make sure you got, whatever with you, a working cell phone and other things. So that's all I got. We'll catch you guys later. Look forward to seeing you probably in about a week. Thank you.